Going live, like always, very spontaneous. And I have sent off messages towards comments on my page to let you know I'm going live. But that only goes so far. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit, drink from my cup, and today is questions and answers. It's towards the end of the day. Had a long day of work, and I have a lot of things going on in my mind, and it's just good to like let things out and just talk about what's going on. As you read the top, it says questions and answers. Just open. So I'm gonna chill here, relax, and get ready to talk. Any comments? Hey, I answer comments. I'm going right off an iPhone. As I go off this iPhone, I will see your comments and I'll answer to my best of my ability. And you guys always know my hands are always, it's hard to take this off. It takes a couple days, scrub, whatever, but the materials I work with are very hard materials with the type of work I do, which is roofing. I do a bunch of different other type of works. I do construction, waterproofing, carpentry, but lately it's leaks because people's houses are having massive amounts of leaks in Northern California. There's floods, crazy stuff going on. You have farmers, their lands just getting flooded. In Northern California, they're having tornadoes. Isn't that crazy? Just, come on, man, this ain't Kansas, you know? But we're having tornadoes. We're having crazy type of weather. And the day after the rain and the crazy stuff that's going on, you're having 86 temperature. It's warm. Like nothing happened, just warm. That's like some earthquake weather. Very interesting. So on my videos and my page, when you come to my page, you have a smorgasbord of different things, which I always talk about. You have a smorgasbord, man. I talk about food. I talk about my people. That's first off, always talk about my people. But I talk about music, politics. Rich, I don't like to talk about politics. I don't like to talk about politics. There's one thing I want you guys to understand. I hate talking about politics. Why? Because the people that run that, it's a bunch of bullshit, but I have to live with it. It mess with my taxes, my paycheck, all that, the roads, everything. So it's like I'm like forced moved to talk about it, but I don't like to talk about it. I want to be away from all that. Who wants to talk about politics, really? Like, who feels like when they're a child, oh, when I grow up, I want to talk about politics? Nobody wants to talk about politics. And if you enjoy talking about it, hey, that might be your spiel. But it's a game. It's all a game. And people that feel like they know how to run that game, they just keep on talking and talking about it. But at the end of the day, we know the truth. It's bullshit. Are we that stupid that we can run our own homes, our businesses, take care of our family, but we need another entity to tell us how to run things and do other things and to keep everything taken care of? No, let's really look at that. You could take what I say right now and twist it up, whatever. But I'm just speaking my mind of what's going on. I'm gonna let this video play for a little bit. I'm gonna drink out of this beautiful Viking cup, or whatever you want to call it. My son got this for me in Germany when he was over there for service. So man, it's pretty dope. Look at the writing on that. Look at the craftsmanship. Look at that. Yeah, it's pretty dope. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna let this play for a little bit till I see subscribers or not subscribers come on. And when you come on, we could talk. And that's just the way it works with the algorithms and if I get play. And I really don't worry about any of all that other stuff like, oh, you know, I'm in my echo chamber or whatever. But you know what? Whatever I talk about, those that listen or hear, it's gonna go inside and they're gonna understand. These seeds that I'm speaking about, they will hear it and something's gonna grow. They'll get something from it. So what I talk about, I set life. I throw seeds of life out there. And you'll understand, hey, I'll let this video go on for a little bit and then I'll cut it off and I'll throw another live on. And when I do my lives, okay, not why, but when I do my lives is I had a long day of work and this is just my downtime. And then, you know, I spent time with my family and I come over here. This is like something I do on my downtime. So I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing this because I can send a lot of info and stuff that I think about during the day. We have this thing inside our heads. It's called a brain, and it has such a high capacity where you can obtain so much information and you can give it out. And all you gotta do is just think. Just think. Pretty simple. If we just sit down and just go through YouTube or TikTok and just flip through, your brain is obtaining large amounts of garbage. You might get some good stuff out of there. It might have some good useful information, but your brain just like obtaining a bunch of bad information. And then when you go on your computer before you're about to clean it, you have this whole circle, you have a pie chart. It starts getting filled up and you have this little piece right here and it shows you like how much information or how much you got left from all the data you have in there. It only shows like a little sliver, like you're filled up. And you have this small little sliver. That's really interesting because all the other stuff that's covering up is like bad information. Let's have more than that sliver. Let's have a big sliver right there. Like a huge sliver that shows like good information. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at everything. And I know those that aren't in computers or whatever will be like, oh, you're getting so weird about it. Oh no, that's not it. Whatever. But you gotta you have to do defragmentation of your mind every day before you move over to the next thing. So I'm going to cut this off and go right back on. I'm going like 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So I'm going to cut this off and I'll come back on. Unless I have anybody come on while I'm talking. But my page throws or implements health, music, life, politics, okay? Everyday things that we go through. when you wake up in the morning before you go to work. Things that you think about. Extraterrestrials. Oh my God, we're having extraterrestrials. Culture. Ethnicity. Let's get focused. I'm gonna take this off and I'm gonna start all over again. And then, hey, you guys could watch the new one. So I'm gonna drop this off real quick. Let me check this out.